Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nikke. Let's claim our mail. Nice. Claim the friend stuff. Have a new season pass, apparently. Who's that for? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Is that volume? I think that's volume. Pretty cool. Anyways, inventory, we have some stuff. Let's open. Not what we needed. That's fine though. Open 12 of these. Alright. You know, the daily stuff before we focus on the side story. Flame, wipeout, cash up, daily, weekly, monthly. Not weekly yet, that's tomorrow. Okay, shop.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need it.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Take as much time as you like. I'm sure you'll be...
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't it feel great? Another successful transaction. Thank you for coming. Hello, this is the...
Yeah, I need these. I fucked up there, but once we have the next co-op battle, I'll have to do that. Okay, a recruit. Let's do a 10 pool. Well, 21 pool.
Nice.
Armament.
And we got
I can't wait to
Naga. Nice. Alright, let's do one more. And one more pull. Alright, that would be it. Claim for now. I can claim this again. Let's go Nikke, advice. And let's go through the list. We need 10 of them, right? And we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 3 more. Who's not level 30 yet or maxed out? I can put in Alice. I can put in Noir. Why is Noir only here? Okay. And next I can put in Lister. Why not? Okay. Let's go through the list. Shall we? Okay, Sakura is done. I just need to give her enough gifts.
Since our bond has deepened, you're not doing this just to get into my good books, are you? Hope that I'm the only recipient of your...
Wait, let's remove her. There we go. Alistair. Yep. Alright, Anchor still needs one more after this. And then we have Grave.
Stay as you are and never...
Of course, Maiden that we unlocked, which is cool.
So, when are you planning on getting...
Cinderella.
You're becoming more beautiful.
And Rapunzel. Okay, cool. So that's done. How are we doing on the weekly? We should be close to that, right? We just need a little bit, yeah. There's 5 more arenas. Can we do that?
Welcome to El Marina! We have a star in our midst. Now, let the games debut! Behold, the season's rising star! Ready? Alert! The winner is you!
Alright.
Let's get this show on the road! Tribune performance!
Let me refresh that. Just in case I fail.
Let the game behold! The
Since it's the
season's rising
last day,
star!
I don't wanna mess it up.
Ready? Alert!
Alert!
Tribune performance!
There we go. That should be enough for a weekly. There it is. We got 300, which is what we needed. Perfect. Okay, inventory, let's check that again. Is that a dupe? That's a dupe. That's fine. Let's go to the outpost.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
It's 80. Still need to enhance equipment. That's the 90. Run stuff. Okay, what's easiest way to get 100? Let's just do take on Tri-Tower.
Show me your potential, mon ami! Now, let the simulation debut!
Let's finish this battle, then back to Snowfield Hot Spring.
Alright, cool. So that's all the dailies and weeklies finished. And now we can go to the secret garden. We are so behind, so yeah. That's just what we have to do. Sadly. Okay, let's do on challenge mode. Sadly, we'll be not finishing any of this. But that's okay. Doesn't matter.
Lady Luck is always on our side. Return to where you belong. I'll see it through. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
Alright. Enter one. Actually, no, let's go shop first. I want to buy another 5 tickets, just so we have something. Enter. 1-6, go. Hi, see lavender and peach flower. Nero, Leona, hey, back already? That was quick. Hey. Why do you look like that, Scoops? Why are your clothes all torn? Flora and Biscuit's clothes seem fine. Did something happen? It was a long and arduous journey. I thought Blossom was popular with only women. But it turns out he's a hit with bees as well. Oh my gosh, are you chased by bees? That explains why your clothes are in such a state. Well, I'm glad you made it back safely. How did things go in the garden while I was gone? Everything went fine, no issues. Nero did scurry off every time she saw the watering robot though. And she kept pestering the butterflies. Sorry, I can't help it. Instinct. The dogs kept digging holes in the dirt as well. They also kept trying to pee on the flowers. Oh my gosh, how could those guys get up to so much trouble when I wasn't here? It's alright, Max was here, so it all worked out. Sounds like it was an eventful time over here as well. Thanks for doing me a solid. I'll mention it. We had a lot of fun here. In fact, we'd love to be able to come to the garden every day. Being here is like a breath of fresh air for the mind. It was nice to sit and gaze at the flowers without thinking about anything else. It made me feel as if my worries were melting away. That's one of the more charming aspects of the garden. That's why I got thinking about how it would be nice to have a public garden. That way, Timmy and I could go for a walk there every day. Isn't that right, Timmy? That's a good point. If there were a public garden, I'm sure the dogs would love it too. I remember my time here fondly, that's for sure. Flowers in the garden seemed to enjoy themselves while I was gone. You all did a wonderful job. Even more animated than usual. Really? That's good to hear. Oh, did you find any Aurora Bloom, by the way? We certainly did. Thanks to Sunflower and Blossom, we were able to bring back some safe and sound. Flora shows Nero and Leona the Aurora Blooms she collected from the surface. Wow, what a pretty flower! I've never seen a flower like that before. Are you going to plant it in the garden and give it another shot? No, I'm not going to harvest the seeds and plant them. I only managed to bring back a couple of flowers, so it would be difficult to defend their value as is. I also think nurturing my own flowers from the beginning in my garden would be more meaningful. I've never managed to grow a Aurora Bloom in my garden before. I see. How many seeds do you think we'll be able to get? There are probably around 10 seeds per flower. I'd really like to see the garden filled with Aurora Bloom. Could I maybe come by to see it when it sprouts? Of course! Any member of Happy Zoo is welcome at any time. I want to come see too. Of course, you can stop by in 3 days. I think it will have sprouted by then. I'm going to do everything I can to bring these flowers to life. I know we'll be able to do it. 3 days later. Before heading to the garden, I stopped by the shelter to meet up with Happy Zoo. Haha! Huh? Hey, trainer! Hi, Biscuit. We've been waiting for you. I heard you coming in, so I ran out to meet you. Oh, there you are. Hey, Nero. You're here early. I was wondering why Max and Biscuit ran out of like that. Hi, Leona. How have you been? Are you all ready to go to the garden? Yes, I've been ready since yesterday. Me too. And you, Leona? Hi, I'll go later. Why not now? I have some things to do at the shelter. Like what? Oh, this and that. You better hurry up, Leona. We'll be waiting for you. You all go have fun. Timmy and I will catch up later. Why do I feel like I'm getting the short end of the stick here? Make sure Biscuit and Nero don't get into too much trouble, Zookeeper. Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Let's hurry, trainer. Let's go. With Biscuit on my left and Nero on my right, linking arms, we head to the garden. Flora, we are here. Ah! Hey, Flora. Flora, are you okay? Welcome, Blossom. Upon arriving at the garden, we are greeted by Flora, with pronounced dark circles under her eyes.
Let's see how strong I've become. Reloading. Need more ammo.
Hold on a little longer. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone. I guess I have no choice but to fight. Next. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
Looks like the Aurora Bloom seeds are coming along nicely. Yeah, they finally sprouted today. They're growing a bit slower than I anticipated, although I don't know why. You haven't been able to sleep because of that. Yes, I've been a little worried. The way you looked, I thought something terrible had happened. Sorry, didn't mean to scare ya. There, Aurora Bloom. Don't get sick and grow up big and strong, you hear? What are you doing? Giving them some encouragement. We do the same thing with any puppies who are runs and slow to mature. Your good vibes are reinforcing me, Sunflower. Oh, really? Just a moment. Flora looks at her phone, and she freezes. What's wrong? Salvia just messaged me. Ryan, why? She said she'll be coming to the garden tomorrow. What for? There could only be one reason why she'd come in here. To see whether the garden is worth keeping around. It's already been quite some time since I last said I would improve the things. This is bad. Why? We found Aurora Bloom, isn't that good enough? But it hasn't fully bloomed yet. If it withers at any point, it won't mean anything. And it will take at least 2 weeks for it to mature. Oh no. What should we do? I need to find another way. What? Should we go back up to the surface and look for another rare flower? No, we don't have time for that. How about showing Ryan the Aurora Blooms that we found first collected? Since I harvested the seeds from them, they've already withered. They're useless now. Why didn't you just lie to her? It's not like she knows much about flowers. She'll uncover the truth sooner or later. Is there no other solution? How about visiting Macilis and asking President Suyan for more time? I don't think that would work. She'd be more likely to kick us out than lend assistance. No way! She'd never treat us that poorly. I've had times when I couldn't meet a deadline and had to explain to my president. You know what he said? Oh, don't worry your pretty little head. Mon petit pup, the deadline isn't that important. I'm sure Suyan would be the same. Laura, do you have any good ideas? I'm thinking about opening up the garden. You mean to the public? Yes, for 2 weeks, starting tomorrow. That's how much time I should need to make the flowers bloom. By drawing people's attention to the garden, you're buying yourself some time. That's right. I think it's a good idea. Will you be allowed to open up the garden? Like that? I thought the garden was like the shelter, in that it isn't accessible to the general public. I'll say that it's being opened per a special directive from Lobelia. Since all the plants in the Ark are artificial, it will be a rare opportunity for people to see real flowers. I'm sure that if I open the garden, there will be a lot of interest. If they are wondering why the garden is now accessible, I'll tell them it's because Lobelia gave the go-ahead. We can attribute it all to her, say how that is in granting permission to open the garden. She hopes that the people will be invigorated by glimpsing upon these evergreen flowers and witnessing their zest for life. Are you sure that's a good idea, doing all this under Suyan's name behind her back? It's not a great option, but it's the best one we have available to us. Lobelia has her sights set on the garden right now. If we ask her for more time, there's no way she would be receptive to it. At the same time, we can't sit back and do nothing either. That's right, otherwise nothing will change. If we open the garden to the public, everyone's eyes will be on it, and Lobelia won't be able to shut it down. Blossom, sunflower, sea lavender. Will you help me? Of course. I've been all in ever since we went out to find the Aurora Bloom. Come in. Yeah, I'll help. We need to protect the garden. Thank you. I'm so grateful to have all of you. Well then, what do you say we give Peach Blossom a call? Probably a good idea.
They are as candles, the better burnt out. Target not eliminated. Target eliminated. Fancy a drink?
So, Ryan is paying a visit to the garden tomorrow. And you're planning on making the garden accessible to the public until those special flowers bloom. You got it. Alright, so where do we come in? I would like to first happy to build a fence. A fence? Yes, since this will be the first time the public has access to the garden, there's no telling what might happen. There will be plenty of people who can generally come to admire the flowers, but there might also be some bad apples who are up to no good. For example, some might try and pick up the flowers, or sneak into the flower beds. If you fence off the flowers ahead of time, you won't have to worry about any of that. I see. Well, I'm a pro at making fences. I build them all the time at the shelter. That's true. The animals are always breaking them, so she has to keep rebuilding them. We also need some supplies to make artificial flowers. Why do you need those? I'm going to set up an arts and crafts table for the visitors, so they can make their own flowers. That way, they'll have even more and longer lasting memories of their visit to the garden. That's a great idea. And Ryan's supposed to arrive. She said she would be around here around this time tomorrow. That quick? They've got 24 hours to build a fence, prepare the materials for the artificial flowers, and promote this event. Can we do it? Of course we can. If you break it down, that's 1,440 minutes. And if you break it down to seconds, that's... Biscuit looks at me expectantly. I don't fucking know. 78,300 seconds. That's right. No, it isn't. 24 hours is 86,400 minutes. Oh, sorry, I got confused. You must have as well, right, trainer? Right. Okay, let's think positively. It's all gonna work out. You're gonna help too, Timmy. Max says he wants to let a paw as well. Let's put out our best foot forward, everyone. Blossom and I will help as much as we can while tending to the flowers. Alright, let's get started. Hey Nero, wanna check out the fence I made? Nicely done, as expected from the master of fences. I'm just glad I got so much experience making them at the shelter. Good job, keep at it. You got it. Wow, you're really good at this. You're the best fence maker I know. Nero, did you hear that? How's the Aurora Bloom doing? It's still the same. I'll stop by the greenhouse later to give it some nutrients. I was just popping over to see if you needed a hand with the defense. I see. I rounded up all the materials you'll need for making the artificial flowers. Flower stems, leaves. Just as Leona is going over the materials and to me and Flora, Nero leaps up and pulls the materials Leona is holding. Wait, Nero, stop! Leona, don't shake the stems too much. Oh. Hey, you guys, don't do that to the fence. I spent a lot of time on it. No, don't mark your territory. Nero, calm down. This is wonderful. You call this wonderful? The garden hasn't been this lively in some time, and now it's positively bursting with energy. It seems like the flowers are enjoying it too. I'm starting to get a sense of what it was like for Leona here in the garden when we weren't here.
Let's go, my cutie!
I can still keep fighting.
Reloading!
After the commotion settles down, we each work on building the fence in our individual sections. It's time to give some nutrients to the Aurora Bloom. We should get going, Blossom. Is it that time already? You must have been so focused that you lost track of time. Oof. All that work has got to me feeling sore. It's okay, can I come with you? Can I come too? I'm gonna go hunting really badly. Of course, you're all more than welcome to come with us. You guys go ahead. I'll put up the fencing. Wow, this is my first time coming into the greenhouse. Super warm in here. Aurora Bloom grows in the warm places. Flora approaches the spot where Aurora Bloom is planted and gives it some nutrients. Aurora Bloom, could you bloom for me soon, please? We are all waiting for you. Can it hear you? It may not be able to understand the words, but it can sense the emotion behind what I'm saying. That's why it's important to talk to flowers often. Biscuit sits down on the ground and begins to speak to the flower. I'd really like for you to grow up big and beautiful really soon. We went through a lot to get you here, especially Trainer. Hurry up and grow. And you can do it. Nara turns Biscuit on the ground and also talks to the flower. You guys are so cute. I can feel that Aurora Bloom is enjoying this. Really? Fascinating. Bloom and spread your beautiful petals. We'll take good care of you until then. You're truly a special flower. And... aren't you going to say anything, Trainer? Huh? Me? I already said something in my head. No need to say it out loud. I don't know. I think it would be appreciated if you could say it out loud. Hurry up and grow. I hope it sprouts and becomes a flower soon. With you all supporting it, I'm sure it will. Think so? In that case, grow, sprout. What are you doing? I'm cheering it on. That way it will grow up big and strong. I like the sound of that cheer you did. Grow, sprout. Join in, Trainer. I'd rather not. You all have such a wonderful energy. You're like a beautiful flowers yourselves. Why don't you join us, Flora? I'll be cheering for it in my heart. For now, I need to finish giving it nutrients. Oh, okay, then you can join us, Trainer. Grow, sprout. Come on. Grow, sprout. For a while, we showered the Aurora Bloom with praise and encouragement. Ooh, all finished. I'm exhausted. I'm all done with my hand as well. Thanks to teammate, it was easy setting up all the fencing. Then we only have the promotion posters to make, right? How do you think we should go about it? Since we are asking people to come to the garden, why don't we make it out to look like an invitation? The only question is, what do we put on it? It would be good to have an attention-grabbing phrase. How about... beautiful flowers are ready for your viewing pleasure? Since we are asking people to come to the garden, why don't we make it out to look like an invitation? The only question is, what do we put on it? It would be good to have an attention-grabbing phrase. I can look up some examples that we could use as a reference. After completely ignoring my suggestion, everyone gets to work on the posters.
Entering combat.
Reloading.
Preparing to reload. I can still keep fighting.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Posters are complete. The The garden is good to go as well. Everything is ready. All we have to do is put up the posters and spread the word. We couldn't ask for a better promotional team. Promotional team? I like the sound of that. There's not much time left. So you and Flora stay here and prepare for the opening. I'm a bit worried about how many people will come at such short notice. I'll work doubly hard to spread the words. So don't worry. Let's get going. We'll be back. Biscuit, Arrow, and Leon will leave the garden. Ooh, are you nervous? A little, yes. It's been a long time since I've felt like this. Just when I raised my first flower and had it bloom. I don't think you'd actually go through with opening the garden. Can I tell you something, Blossom? Truth is, I always thought the garden was a place only for me and the flowers. A secret garden. Sanctuary for me and the flowers, and no one else. That's why I originally was against showing it to anyone else. But I was only being selfish. And because of that, no one was able to visit the garden. People grew to care less and less about it. I think that's what led to all this in the first place. The reason I'm opening the garden to the public isn't just to give me a time to let the aurora bloom grow. I also want everyone to see that these flowers are worth something. Do you remember what I said to you in the commander's room? How did it feel as if no one recognized the value of the flowers here? I remember. If more people come to visit the garden, not only will they get to appreciate the aurora bloom, but all the other flowers here as well. They'll realize that there's no such thing as a flower without value. I knew I'd find you here. Ryan, did you say you were coming tomorrow? That's not important. What is important is for you to explain this. Ryan holds up one of the posters we made. That was quick. It's exactly what it looks like. We're going to unveil the garden to the masses. Unless you've got the permission from President Sion, I don't believe that's possible. Ryan looks around the garden. It doesn't look all that different from when I first visited. I thought you said you'd bring a flower of proper value. I'll take your silence as admission that you failed to do so. Oh, I've got something. I just need more time for it to bloom. In other words, it's not ready. Not that it matters anyway. The reason I'm here is because of President Suyan. She's given the order to have the garden shut down immediately. After she caught wind of this event, she expressed that flowers serve no purpose, regardless of their rarity or so-called value. You are to issue a statement informing everyone the event has been cancelled. No, wait. Hello, I'm Natural, a reporter for Tetra News. We've gotten word that the garden is going to be opened to the public. Can I possibly get a quick interview with you? What is this? Actually, this is perfect timing. We can issue the retraction right here. Hello, I'm Ryan, Secretary to President Suyan of Missilis. I have a statement to make regarding this. Oh, Suyan's secretary, he said. I have a few questions for you as well. Our news team received this poster from the event's promotional team. Promotional team? What are you talking about? According to them, President Suyan has given her full support for this event. She expressed her desire for people to experience the vitality that flowers bring. She hopes that glancing upon these everlasting flowers will instill hope in the visitors. How is that she came to this conclusion? Getting to see real flowers in the Ark is an all too rare opportunity. Would you be willing to give us a brief statement on the behalf of President Suyan? What the? Oh, we're live, by the way. What with this being such a monumental event at all? What? Ryan's eyes are twitching. Yes. Oh. Yes. I hope everyone has a good time. Excellent. Thank you for giving us your time. The garden will officially be open tomorrow. So everyone please come out and show your support. Okay, cut. Thanks for giving us that little soundbite. The second I saw that poster, I knew I had to cover this story. It's gonna be a big scoop. This is my first time seeing real flowers. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure everyone will enjoy themselves. Thank you again for opening up the garden like this. Well, we better get going. We've got plenty more footage to get. The reporter and cameraman leave. This is bad. Salvia, don't talk to me. I'm thinking. I'll take responsibility for everything. And 2 weeks from now, I'll return everything back to the way it was. And although Lobela said she wasn't interested, I'm still going to show her this flower, so that I can protect the garden. I knew it would be tough to handle the moment I saw you, but I didn't know the half of it. I have to go report back to President. Ryan staggers out of the garden. Are you okay? We're not out of the woods yet, but at least we can open the garden and have a chance to nurture the flowers for the next 2 weeks. True, let's keep at it.
Let's go, my cutie. Interesting.
I can still keep fighting.
Reloading.
Preparing to reload. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
The next day, I head towards the garden first thing in the morning. Huh? As I arrive in front of the garden, I want to see the flowers already. I was so excited after seeing that poster, I didn't even sleep last night. They smell wonderful. This place is bigger than I thought it would be. Do you think we'll have time to see everything? I brought my camera so I could take pictures. Hope it opens soon. There's a line a mile long to get inside the garden. There you are, Blossom. Look at all these people. I know, I was shocked to see them too. I didn't think so many people would come. I had no idea so many people were interested in seeing the flowers. It looks like opening up the garden was a good idea after all. Surely seems so. Trainer, Flora! Off in the distance, Biscuit, Nero, and Leona come bounding over. We're not late, are we? Nope, right on time. What's up with this line? Are they all waiting to get inside the garden? Guess all the promotion we had paid off. I'm glad to see so many people came. Oh, by the way, did the aura bloom grow any bigger? No, it's the same as yesterday. Oh, I see. Still have plenty of time. Right, I'm not worried. I know you'll do a great job taking care of it. Yeah, I think so too. Well, should we open up the garden? I want to show all these people the flowers. Sure. Timmy, you and I can patrol the garden and make sure people aren't picking at flowers. Nero, you're not allowed to go hunting today. Are you talking to yourself? Sure am. Laura opens the door to the garden. Come in, everyone. Welcome to the garden. Wow. It's so pretty. Are they letting us inside now? Feel free to look around as much as you want. Woohoo! The garden quickly fills with people. Excuse me, could you take a photo of me with a flower? Sure, can you take one of me afterwards? People take photos together with the flowers. So pretty. Honey, over here, which one do you think is more beautiful? Of course, darling, it's the right one, you. Couples enjoy taking in the flora together. Mom, what's the name of this flower? That one is called Echinacea. Ah, yes, thank you. It's such a beautiful flower. No problem. Even entire families came to see the flowers. The garden is a hit with people of all ages. Oh, teacher, Tia. I didn't expect to bump into you here. Oh, hey, Naga. What brings you to here? Naga wanted to visit the garden, so here we are. There are so many pretty flowers here. What about you, teacher? What are you doing here? I came with my girlfriend. Oh, really? Where is she? Introduce us. Yeah, introduce us. How old is she? What does she do? How did you meet her? Is she pretty? Actually, I came to help out with the garden. Ah, I knew it. That's a relief. Anyway, it's almost time to go get some desserts. Oh yeah, time to really flew by. Well, I'm gonna head out, teacher. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye. I need to go find Flora, so... Sweetie! Ruby. Came to show my lovely lupins this garden. And I ended up running into you. How lucky am I? Are you live streaming right now? You bet I am. The garden is being open to the public. How could I not stream it? Sweetie, what now? Oh, okay. Huh? Sweetie, which one is more beautiful? Me or this flower? This question. It reminds me of the couple I just saw in the garden. You, of course. Oh my goodness, you're such a smooth talker, sweetie. Did you see that, everyone? If your girlfriend ever asks this, be sure to give the same brilliant answer that Sweetie just gave me, okay? I've gotta get going. But why? Can you stay and live stream with me for a while longer? Sorry, but I have something to do. Ah, that's too bad. I guess I should let you go then. I'll see you around, sweetie. Laura, how's the garden going? No problem so far. Happy Sue is walking around and keeping an eye on things. The aura bloom is also growing better than expected. That's great to hear. Laura looks around the crowd, gathered and in the garden. Apparently these flowers were once used as medicine. Really? I had no idea flowers could be medicinal. And the scent of these ones help relieve stress. Oh no, wonder! I've really felt at ease ever since I got here and smelled the flowers. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about how opening up the garden was a good decision. Many people are beginning to better appreciate what flowers can offer, just like I'd hoped. Everything in the world has value. Yeah, that's right. Everything in this world has value. That applies to each and every one of these flowers as well. Laura watched the happy expressions of the citizens admiring the flowers. Alright, just one more cutscene and we're done.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Time flows quickly as the garden remains open. That should be enough nutrients. How to raise the temperature a bit more? They seem to like the warmth. I hope you form buds soon. I believe in you, Aura Bloom. All the roses, irises, and lishimias of the garden also believe in you. All the while, Flora discusses nurturing the Aura Bloom. Honey, how would we make this flower? I think it really suits you. We can make it together. Sure. You two look wonderful. Ah, thank you. This flower is called Dahlia. It symbolizes everlasting and blissful love. I think it's perfect flower to represent you too. Here, I'll show you how to make it. Scoops, what should I make all those flowers? Really makes me want to go on the hunt. No, Nero, you must resist. Look at this, Lupins. Aren't these flowers I made beautiful? I made them with Leona. Timmy says he helped too. Oh, and of course, our adorable little Timmy helped as well. I have a special announcement to make. The top 5 fans who leave the most beautiful comments will each receive one of these flowers that I made as a gift. What kind of flower is it, you may ask? It's a marigold. The reason I chose this flower is that it symbolizes something quite beautiful. Happiness that is bound to come your way. So I made it in hopes that happiness will come to every last one of my precious Lupins. Whoa, why is everyone in the chat crying? What do you do, Timmy? Pizu and I remain in the garden to support Flora. 2 weeks later. This is Natural reporting to you live from the garden. Today is the last day in which the garden will be open to the public. For that reason, even more crowds have shown up, wanting to get one last look before the garden closes. Time passes more quickly than we imagined, and the day has come for the garden to close once again. Flora calls for us to meet in the front of the greenhouse, where the aurora bloom is planted. I wanted to show you all something. Did the aurora bloom finally bloom? Why are they saying anything? I can't read Kunine facial expressions easily, but I haven't the foggiest idea what Flora's expression means right now. I'm not sure either. Did something happen? They're starting to make us nervous. Flora opens the greenhouse door. Huh? Inside the greenhouse, the aurora blooms that Flora diligently nurtured are in full bloom. Oh my gosh, Flora, you scared us. Hehe, sorry. I wanted it to be a surprise. They finally bloomed. Oh my goodness, they are so beautiful. Did you do this all by yourself? I did, yes. I was starting to get worried because they were taking longer than I expected. But in the end, they did wonderfully. Aren't they amazing? They certainly are. I want to thank all of you as well. You've been incredible in helping me with the garden these past few weeks. I didn't do all that much. I like being in the garden. I will contact Salvia tomorrow and... You won't have to do that. Huh? Ah. Ryan? I don't see what you're so surprised about. The greenhouse appeared to be open, so I came in. Is this the valuable flower you've been mentioning? It doesn't look terribly special to me. What are you doing here, Salvia? I came here to relay a directive from this president. From Lobelia? Yes. What are these this time? Is the garden going to be destroyed? No, it's not. To get the point, the garden will continue to be maintained. Huh? The public's reaction has been overwhelming. Merciless stock prices have been rising ever since the garden opened up. Even even the president can't deny it. She knows that to get rid of the garden now would be a devastating blow to the company. However, she also wanted me to let you know that if you ever do something like this again without her permission, you won't get off this so easily. Frankly, I agree with her. If you hadn't been so lucky, this all could have ended in a disaster. Anyway, I must admit that you were quite smart. The garden will not be destroyed. And you also got the flowers to bloom. I didn't think you'd be able to do it. I will be taking this flower. I believe it has immense research value, even though the president insisted otherwise. I'll be sending researchers from Merciless here soon. Ryan leaves the garden. She comes here, says her piece, and then leaves without so much as a goodbye. She's as bad as Sufyan. So everything worked out? Yeah, I think so. Laura, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. It just felt like a load has been lifted off my shoulders. I'm so glad we were able to protect the garden. You worked your butt off to make it happen. Finally, I don't have to feel so nervous. You felt safe, Timmy? My nervousness is gone too, and has been replaced by hunger. I'll go buy something to eat. Oh, you stay here. I'll go. You've all been working so hard, you deserve a little rest. Thanks. Could you get some sweet potato flavored dog food? I would like some cat treats. You're such a kind person. Thank you, Blossom. Could you please get something for Timmy as well? I return to the greenhouse after buying various snacks for the Nikkes. When I go back... The Nikkes are fast asleep in the loose circle around the aurora blooms. Dog food. Timmy. Awesome. Our journey to protect the garden, one which initially seemed to be never-ending, finally came to a close. Alright, tomorrow we'll do the hard difficulty. I'll do the first 3 off stream, so we don't have to waste more time. Let's just claim the mission stuff. 2100, which is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this just in case I don't get enough points. No, it's the 2k one, because that's the only thing that's limited. Everything else you can get, right? So I think I'll do that. And we have another mission. We can claim the image. There we go. And might as well try to do the 3 pulls we have. Oh, I mean, 1 pull actually. Yeah, we have 1 pull. My bad. Oh, we have the social points. Let's do those. Alright, let's see if we can pull Flora or not. Nope, that's fine. But we might have enough if I go to the shop and buy the tickets.
Looking to get something on the up and up?
Might have enough.
Then you've come to the
We
right.
do.
Smart choice.
Cool. So that's gonna be the last thing I do. Where are you? Here. Nice. We got Vesti. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.
Let's go, my cutie. Reloading.
Preparing to reload. I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward? Do I get a treat for that? Let's go, my cutie.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Hold on a little longer.
Actually, this might be enough for another pull, so maybe let's do that.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Yeah, that's enough for 2 more pulls, in fact. Even 3. Perfect. Alright. Unfortunate. That's okay though. Thank you for watching. Take care.